So after doing a good amount of research on different play-based activities for children, there seemed to be some sort of common theme in regards to a lot of them were just based off of having the child use their creativity and their imagination for these play-based activities, and so I kind of just want to keep it on there. I was originally going to talk about how when I used to work in after-school care, we used to have the kids play checkers a lot, and that was really fun for them. They really enjoyed it. And some of them were actually really, really good. Like, surprisingly, there was a kindergartner that was there that was really exceptional and could beat a lot of the older kids. Really smart kid, and like I said, everyone loved to play checkers. We just have a checkers tournament, and everyone would be involved, and it was really fun. But I think we want to do something maybe a little bit more specific. So, what I came up with, is essentially what we're going to do is the age range that I was thinking that could benefit from this activity most is probably from the ages I would say 4 up until about 8. I think pretty much you just got to be able to just draw, use your imagination, things like that. And so I'm assuming at 4 is probably a good starting range, I'd say, in about 8, in terms of how hard this activity might be, because it's not meant to be strenuous at all. It's meant to be enjoyable, and so we want to keep it that way. So some of the materials I'll need and include a piece of paper, some sort of markers, stuff to draw, color with, things like that. Toys, whether it be action figures, whatever the case may be with that, and some sort of sheet or towel, like a cloth or whatever. And basically what it is, one of my inspirations that I came up with, it was superheroes. I love superheroes. I love Marvel movies, things like that. And so I kind of wanted to, use my activity based off of that. So for the goal for this is, like I said, have their kid use their brains, use their imagination and their creativity to kind of depict a story. And so here's basically how it's going to work. It shouldn't take no longer, maybe 30 minutes, I'd say. I say 30 minutes is probably a good time frame. I highly doubt it would even come close to that, but I think that's the absolute maybe max that it would take to complete this activity. Again, it's not meant to be strenuous. It's meant to be fun and enjoyable for both myself and the kid as well. So as basically how it's going to work is I'm going to have the child pick a superhero. So, for example, we're just going to go based off of Batman. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have them draw their superhero, and we're going to give it a name. So Batman, for example. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to mark off an area of the room, and basically we're going to call it the secret headquarters. Every great superhero, Batman, again, has the Batcave. So, kind of want to just mark off that area, and we'll call it the Batcave. And basically what the sheets are for is every great superhero has a cape. Batman, Superman, whatever the case may be, they always got a cape. And we're going to use different accessories to make their superhero look as absolutely cool as possible, because at the end of the day, it's got to be cool. And so we're going to use the sheets to kind of give him his cape and deck him out as cool as we can. And once we finish that, I'm going to give the child their toy, and we're going to take him over to their headquarters or the Batcave. And so from there, what we're going to do is inside the Batcave, I'm going to encourage the child to use their imagination to act out superhero adventures, whether it be saving someone from an evil villain, or something along the lines of that. I'm gonna join in on the play. I'm gonna act like, maybe if I want to act like the villain, or they want to make me the villain, I'll be more than happy to do that. If they want me as their cool sidekick like a Robin, I will also be willing to do that as well. Again, at the end of the day, it's for the kid, and so this activity is going to help them, and so I'm willing to do whatever it takes to help them achieve the best possible results. Whenever we're finished with the activity, I'm going to have the child kind of just draw or write out what we kind of did, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to see kind of like what they learned and what we would do differently next time. Next time we do this activity. And so, basically what it does and how I know that it met my goal is that, the child seems to be engaged throughout the whole activity and thoroughly enjoys, doing the activity. I think that's kind of the most important thing in regards to this. And so at the end of the day, like I said, I just want the child to use their brain and feel like they have really control of the whole thing. I think that was one of the most important things that we talked about throughout the week, was that having the child feel like that they were in control of their narrative. And so, definitely want to keep it that way as best as I can, and just kind of put in minimal input throughout the whole thing, and maybe offering a suggestion every now and then, but really just having the kid as the primary focus, and have them create their own story with their own superhero. And so yeah, that's basically the idea that I planned out for them. And if you have any sort of feedback, I'd love to hear it. And yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.